Hey, it's Alabama Annie, coming to you live from the old home place this chilly, windy Sunday morning. But I have a good fire going in the fireplace and a great piano, and here we go. Yes, well, let me tell you. It's been quite an adventure since November when I went out to visit Chas and Mira in Boulder Creek, California, my favorite second home. But we had a great time over the holidays, and I ended up staying a bit longer than I had anticipated, but I loved every minute of it. There at the last, the Chas was like, come on Tuesday. That was when my flight was. So I got him for that. But at any rate, we had a good time. And I'm going back probably the 1st of April for a short visit again and play some more music. I played a lot of music while I was there at the beautiful Chaminade Resort and Hotel there in Santa Cruz, California, and at Joe's Bar and other locations, and just had a really good time visiting with everyone. Now I'm back home at the old home place, and Miss Sue did a great job taking care of everything. I always hate to leave it alone because it's such an old place and so many things can go wrong, but she did a wonderful job looking out for it, as have other friends of mine like Casey Tarleton over the years and different people. But we've done a lot of work around the old home place. We have a wood stove in the living room now, so we're not freezing our butts off over there. And we can actually use the room. And of course, I have the den here, which you all who have been here have spent a lot of time in this room playing music and hanging out. And so we've been working outdoors, kind of sprucing the place up. It's been several years since we've really detailed around the house and done all the yard work because mowing season is coming. But back to California, I was going to tell you a little tale. Last year when I was there was a major storm. They even had snow in Boulder Creek, California, which they hadn't had in ages. And we woke up to that one morning. And after that, a few storms came through that really, put the power out for quite a long while. And during the snowstorm, 31 days, not in succession, but 31 days total without power in California, in Boulder Creek. And then there are issues with the infrastructure and the water supply. And a lot could be done to change it. Of course, they, I believe, have now begun doing a few controlled burns here and there, the way the Native Americans and forestry has done all these years. So the reduction in major fires should be good. I'm looking forward to hearing and seeing the result of that. But back home here, everything is cool. It's a chilly day, like I said. The wind is blowing right out of the east. And the rain is coming up from the tip of Georgia, moving toward Memphis for a change instead of down the other way, following its regular pattern. But it just is a good day to do a couple songs. And I am going to do one I wrote not too long ago. I'm not going to tell you who I wrote it about, but it's called That Crazy's Coming Out in You Again. And you all have a friend or someone you care about and love who's just one way one day and the next day, wow, there they go. Well, that's where this song came about. So here we go with The Crazy's Coming Out in You Again. all the way you see the world. Sometimes it's so confusing. It keeps me in a whirl. Well, last night we had a good time, but today you're acting strange. And that crazy's coming out in you again. That crazy's coming out in you again. Well, it's creeping back into your brain, just like a long lost friend. Oh, sometimes it's so confusing, like a game nobody wins. And that crazy's coming out at you again. One day I think I love you so. I'm happy all the time. But you do something stupid, I think I'll lose my mind. It's nothing new, it's just the same, the way it's always been. And that crazy's coming out at you again. That crazy's coming out at you again. Well, it's creeping back into your brain, just like a long lost friend. Sometimes it's so confusing, like a game nobody wins. And that crazy's coming out at you again. Sometimes it's so confusing, like a game nobody wins. And that crazy's coming out at you again. So, there you go. Crazy's coming out at you again. And by the way, that song's for sale. Huh. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I'll be back with another very soon. In fact, mostly every Sunday. See you later.